Today I am taking one of China's legendary high-speed trains for a 1,000-kilometer long journey from Xi'an to Wuhan. I will be traveling in first class, and I have heard that these trains are one of the fastest and most comfortable trains in the world. But I am curious, what is it really like to travel on a high-speed train in China? In this video I will take you along for the experience, from arriving at the station to boarding the train and finally arriving in Wuhan, a massive Chinese city I have never been to before. So how comfortable is a first-class train ride in China? And how long will we actually need for the 1,000-kilometer long journey? Let's find it all out. Feel free to join. Okay, and here we are at the train station in Xi'an, central China. And I am a bit in a hurry because my train leaves in less than 20 minutes. And Chinese train stations are usually huge, comparable to an airport. And we also have security checks here like at an airport. Usually I can't use these automated gates in Chinese airports or train stations. So as a foreigner, you usually have to show your passport. Ni hao, hello. Yeah, you can't enter the train stations in China without a valid ticket, and the ticket is always connected to the passport. Okay, that was surprisingly quite quick. The last time I took a train in China, it took way longer. And yeah, have a look at this train station here. It looks really like an airport, right? I have seen airports in other countries that looked worse than this train station here in China. But yeah, everything in Chinese up there. My train leaves at 1:19. I see 16. Oh. Is my train not on the board? At least my time is not on the board. 1:19. Yeah, I have the ticket on my phone. I will tell you later how I booked the ticket, but the ticket doesn't say the gate number. Oh, look at this station. This is massive. I don't think we have a station this big anywhere in Germany. And this is not even the biggest city or the biggest train station in China. Let me have a closer look at the ticket, if I can see the train number. Yeah, that's why you should arrive with a bit of time left at Chinese train stations. Okay, so my train number is G1166. G1166. No, I can't see it anywhere. Are there different trains on different boards? No, it's all the same. G1166. Oh, there we have it. Oh, I saw it and now it disappeared again. Oh gosh, I have 15 minutes left. And Chinese trains usually leave very much on time. G1166, 32B, 33B. Of course, it's at the very end. That's my luck, always. Inside airports and inside train stations as well. It's always at the very end. But yeah, I really have to say I love how clean Chinese train stations are. And also pretty well organized once you understand the system. And probably it is even more organized when you can read everything, which I can't, of course. I mean, I could get out my translation app, but I already figured out which train or which gate I have to take. And yeah, if I compare this to train stations in Germany, this is a huge difference. The problem with train stations in Germany is that anyone can enter them. You don't need a ticket to enter the train stations. You can even go to the gates and enter the trains without a valid ticket. And that leads, of course, to many people entering train stations who don't even take trains. And also usually the areas around German train stations are the worst areas in a city. Usually you find like red light districts near German train stations, a lot of homeless people, drug addicts. So the areas around German train stations are usually the areas to be avoided in German cities. And then I'm seeing train stations like this, and it's just a very different world here. Did I say 32, 33? Do you remember? I think I did say that. Actually, I think I was wrong. The train doesn't leave at 1:19. The ticket even says 1:23. So I think I just remembered it wrong. So I actually had 4 extra minutes. Yeah, so in China, every train ticket is connected with a passport or ID number. So you don't need to bring or show an actual ticket. You just need to show your passport or ID card. And then it gets scanned. And if the system sees that you have a valid ticket, then you are allowed to enter the platform. Okay, so we have platform 32 and 33. I see my train number here, so I am on this side. And yeah, the ticket that I have says card number 9. And I think there should be signs somewhere about which card number stops where. I think I remember the last time I took a train in China, these numbers were somewhere here on the floor. Ah yeah, so we have number 4 here. Let me translate that to see if I'm right. 4 cars, 8 cars, 1 car. So I guess that means card number 4 stops here and number 8 in this direction. But why does it only say number 8 when I'm having number 9? Ah, we have number 7 here. And that means we have number 8 here, but where's number 9? Okay, I am a bit confused. Okay, number 8 is here. And this is the end. So when number 8 is here, number 9 won't be at the other end, right? Excuse me, do you speak English? I'm looking for number 9.
9号车厢你是
Number 9.
9号车厢在那儿完了。
But 8, 7, 6. Maybe it is at the other end of the train, but that doesn't really make sense, right?
你的车次是1166不
I'm
是？
looking for number 9.
看它的计色，
到了看绿色，
赶紧走。
Okay, 谢谢. Oh. Unfortunately, I didn't understand anything, but I think they mean I have to walk this direction. Okay, and there is the train, arriving about 7 minutes before departure time. So I have 7 minutes to figure out where my card is. But it's a beautiful train, right? Looks very nice and modern. So I also see a second class coach. So I just need to find the coach that says first class. Let me know in the comments if that makes sense to you, that we have 6, 7, 8 here and then 9 is at the other end. To me that doesn't really make sense. Also please translate what the gentlemen were just saying. I'm curious to know. Here we go, first and business class. And I see a number 9 here on the screen. Hello, 你好.
你好，9号车。
Yeah. Where can I leave the suitcase? Up,
The last,
up. At the end?
the last.
I think there might be
Yeah.
in the last
The
row.
last.
Okay, 谢谢. I'm looking for seat 5C, which I realize now is not a window seat. But let's first see where I can park my suitcase. I think she meant here probably. Okay, going to park my suitcase right here. Here, okay?
Okay.
Okay, 谢谢. But you can see here the lights. So we have a red light here. That probably means that seat number C is taken by me. And then we have a green light here, which probably means that this place is not taken. So maybe if nobody else joins, then I can just switch over to that seat. So I can hang my jacket here. That is pretty nice. Then there is plenty of leg space here. That is great. And yeah, I can leave my little backpack here, no problem. I can probably even store it below the seat. And then we have a little footrest here. And then we have QR codes to scan here, maybe to order food. I will check that out later. And then we have a table here even. Is this table enough to do some work? If you have a laptop, probably not. If you have a very small laptop, then maybe. And yeah, the seat is very comfortable. And by the way, we are leaving already. Let me quickly check the time. So it is exactly 1:22 now. So we're even leaving 1 minute before scheduled departure time. But maybe my watch is not 100% correct. And yeah, I'm going to start a timer now. So let's see how long we will actually need for this 1,000 kilometer long journey. But yeah, first impression here, actually quite nice. I think this is going to be a comfortable journey. And yeah, earlier this year I already took a high-speed train in China where I had the regular second class. So later in the video I will tell you a bit about that experience and compare these two experiences. Water? Yeah. Okay, 谢谢. And I think we also get some food. Okay, 谢谢. Thank you. Some crackers, some peas, and then dried beef, and I'm not sure what this is. I think dried fruits. So I don't think you can get a full meal here, a hot meal on the train, but you can definitely get some snacks. I think there will also be the opportunity to buy something later. And yeah, to show you the full journey on the map. So we are starting here quite central in China, in Xi'an, and the destination Wuhan is right here. So we are traveling to east, southeast, and then we are basically between Xi'an and Shanghai is over here. Okay, and we are making the first stop after about half an hour journey. And yeah, let's see if the light switches from green to red. That maybe means that another person is coming to sit here. Actually, when I booked the ticket, I could choose if I want to sit at the aisle or at the window. But to be honest, they also said we can't guarantee that you get your chosen seat. Okay, and the door is closed again, and I'm still here on my own. Okay, I'm trying to do this famous coin test on high-speed trains, which shows that even at this speed the coin doesn't fall, but I can't make the coin stand. It always falls down. Okay, why did the light switch from green to orange now? So I guess green means the seat is not taken, red means the seat is taken. So what does orange mean then? Maybe it means it will be taken at the next station. Okay, and the second stop of today's journey, we are now in a city called Luoyang, which is a city I have never heard of before, to be honest. Okay, this time we definitely have people coming into the first class. It seems to be a very popular station because many people are entering here. So So I think the first class is actually pretty full now. Yeah, probably this Chinese city that I have never heard of before has a few million people living here. And the light up here has switched to red. So I guess there is somebody sitting here. It looks like he or she hasn't arrived here yet. I am a bit confused though why some people are standing there, although we have left the station already. I don't think that there's a ticket available like standing in first class, so I'm a bit confused about that at the moment. Again, all the people standing there are going somewhere now, so not sure what just happened, but to my surprise this seat is still empty despite the red lamp. Okay, and look at this, the color has changed back to green. We are in the next city already, leaving already now. And the point is now green. So maybe this seat was only meant to be taken from the last station to this one, but that person maybe missed the train or didn't show up. But maybe I'm also completely misunderstanding these colors. If you know the color system here, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I just scanned the QR code here because I was curious what I can do then, and it leads to this website, which I can't read. But if I put a screenshot in the translation app, then I can read. It is the only official ticket purchasing app of the Chinese railway. So you can scan the QR code here not to order food or drinks, just to download the official app. So yeah, how did I actually book this train? It was actually very simple. I used the app trip.com. This is not a sponsored video by trip.com. I'm just using this app whenever I'm traveling in China to book flights and train rides. And yeah, the app is in English. You can even set it to your home language. So for example, my train ticket that I got was actually even in German because my phone is set to German. And then I was actually surprised how many trains are available. I think there were like 2 or 3 trains going every single hour, and all of these trains were high-speed trains. And yeah, how much did I pay for this first class experience? Probably it will be in the title of the video, but I paid quite exactly $100 for this ride. And to compare, the regular second class ticket would have cost about $60. So you're paying almost double the price for the first class experience. And what is also very interesting to mention is that in Chinese trains, first class is not actually the best class. Usually when you take an airplane, for example, we have first class, then we have business class, and then we have economy class. But here on the trains in China, it seems to be the other way around, because the business class ticket was more than double the price of this first class ticket. Okay, and we are in a city called Sumadian. Probably my pronunciation is wrong, but also this is a city I have never heard of before, but I just googled the city and there are 7 million people living here. That's incredible, right? Such a huge city, and I have never heard of it before, and you probably not as well. This would be by far the biggest city in my country, Germany. And yeah, we're having like a 2-minute stop here. Okay, let me just have a look so you can see what the toilet situation looks like here. So actually quite okay, quite spacious. Definitely more space compared to an airplane toilet. And then we also have a sink area right here. Not for drinking though, only to wash your hands. This, by the way, is a look into the business class here. So only 5 seats, nobody here at the moment. But yeah, as you could see, way more space in there, and the chairs also looked way more comfortable. And yeah, earlier this year I already took a high-speed train from Guangzhou in southern China all the way north to Beijing, and during that ride I was sitting in regular second class, so I can compare the two experiences a bit now. And yeah, the regular second class has a different seat configuration. We have 3 so 3 seats on each side, and here in the first class we only have 2 seats on each side, and also you have a bit more leg space here in the first class compared to the second class. But overall I have to say that also my second class experience earlier this year was a quite good experience. The trains are very clean, very well organized, they are leaving on time. So is the first class worth almost double the money in this case? I'm not so sure. I think it depends how full the second class is. If the second class is very, very busy, then yeah, you don't have a lot of space. But yeah, if you don't want to spend the extra money for the first class, then the Chinese high-speed trains are also a really good option in the second class. So we're riding basically towards the sunset now. And yeah, throughout the whole journey, the speed of the train is usually around 300 km per hour. The speed is also displayed in the cabin, and the fastest speed that I saw today was about 340 km per hour. It doesn't really feel that far. Oh, wow. I just wanted to say it doesn't really feel that fast, and then the other high-speed train was flying by. So whenever you are seeing another train here, then you can actually see how fast it is. Yeah, that's beautiful with the sunset here, right? Overall, I really like train journeys because it's always so interesting for me to see the countryside of the country that I'm visiting. And yeah, now we have almost arrived at today's destination. So my final review, it was a really smooth experience. The seats were very comfortable. I was lucky that nobody was sitting here the whole time. So I really enjoyed this experience here. But now the problem is the arrival situation in Wuhan might be a bit stressful. Because the problem is I don't know where in Wuhan we will arrive. My ticket just says Wuhan. And if I search for railway stations in Wuhan, then I can see 3 different stations at very different parts of the city. And yeah, depending on which station I will arrive, it might be a bit of a long journey to my hotel. So we have to figure out how I get to my hotel. And then I see a second problem as well, but more about that later. First, let's arrive. Okay, and my suitcase is still here. That's great. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you, Xie. And we have arrived in Wuhan, China. First of all, I have no idea where in Wuhan I am, so let me figure that out first. But I am of course not lucky. I am here. My hotel is somewhere here, so I am quite far away. Okay, you know what? Let me find a way out of the train station and then we will make a plan how I can get to my hotel. But yeah, first impression here of Wuhan, much warmer than in Xi'an, where I'm coming from today, and much warmer than Xinjiang, where I have been 2 days ago. Maybe you remember my previous video from Xinjiang in West China. And yeah, Wuhan is probably a city most of you have not heard of before the year 2020, but I guess all of you have heard of this city since the year 2020. A very infamous city that has been in the news all over the world. And yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And yeah, the city has a population of about 14 million people. Okay, I think I need my passport again to leave the station. And yeah, same as the train station earlier today, it is huge here. Similar to an airport. By the way, I forgot to stop the timer when I left the train, but the total time of the timer is now 4 hours 31 minutes minus maybe 2 minutes to get from the train to here. So about 4.5 hours total length for 1,000 kilometers. I think that is an incredible time. And yeah, if I'm looking at the map now, I can see that I am right next to a metro line, which actually I think starts right behind me. I think that's the entrance to the metro. And my hotel should be near this metro line here. It's like a green yellow color. But here's a problem that I have now. So I booked a Hilton hotel on the Hilton app. And if I enter the name of this hotel into Google Maps, then I can't find the hotel. It doesn't exist on Google Maps. And if I enter the English name of the hotel, which I have here, into the Chinese map, I can't find it neither. I think I need the Chinese name of the hotel in order to find it on the Chinese Maps app. But the app only tells me the English name. And also if I click on address on the app, I can see the location of the hotel, but I only have the address in English. And usually when you give an English address to the taxi drivers here in China, they don't know how to read it, of course. So that is not ideal from the Hilton app that I don't have the local address and the local name of the hotel. But yeah, I do have a map here on the app, so I can roughly see where the hotel is. And then I can compare it with Google Maps, so I know roughly in which area the hotel is. It is near a place called Yellow Crane Tower. Okay, with a taxi from here to my hotel should be about half an hour ride. I think I'm going to take the metro if I can figure out how to use the metro and if I can figure out what's the nearest station to my hotel, which looks complicated to be honest. Okay, let's see if I can find this out. So we are here. My hotel should be somewhere here. Can I switch this to English? Here we go. English. Okay, can I zoom in here? Yes, I can. Okay, I don't see the station names on Google Maps. Let's see if I can find out the station names on the Chinese app, which is completely in Chinese. So it's a bit difficult for me to navigate this app. But I don't see the metro lines here on the Chinese app. Wuchang Railway. Maybe if I go one further, then it should bring me to this area here. Shaoyi Road. Let's go there. And I heard a sound. There is the coin. And I forgot already the station. Qingjiu. Let me take a picture of the station where I want to go to. Otherwise I might forget it. Shaoyi Road. Let's see what the metro in Wuhan is like. And then I guess I do like this. And I can pass. Here we go. And here are the trains, the metro trains. So which side do I have to go? Left or right? Oh gosh. Look how many stations are here. I am here. I want to go here, so I am on the right side. Here's a map of the whole metro system in Wuhan. Looks pretty huge, right? Yeah, the city is quite large and you can reach basically every corner and even the outskirts area with the metro. I always like to go to the front of the metro trains. And yeah, how long do I have to be on the metro now? I have no idea, of course. I would guess probably around 20 minutes or so. That's good. The announcement is first in Chinese and then also in English. So I just need to be careful and see if I recognize my station. But it is also written in English there. Okay, and that was about 35 minutes inside the metro. And yeah, I have good news and I have bad news now. But let me find a way out of the station first. And here we go. And now there's exit D, B and C. I have no idea which exit to take. Maybe the map here helps. I want to go to this side of the road, so I think exit D might be the best option. But there's not only one D, there is 3 different D exits. Let's go D1. And here we are, first time in the city of Wuhan. I'm excited to be here. But yeah, the good news and the bad news now. So the good news is this station is actually quite near my hotel. If I'm guessing the location based on what I can see in the Hilton app, I think it might be even walking distance from here. But the bad news is I don't know the exact location of my hotel. So I can see in the Hilton app here that it is here. The blue dot is here, but I am not here. This is not correct. I am somewhere here, I think. So we have the lake here and we have this green area here. And then the road in between. And yeah, like I said earlier, I can't find my hotel, or the hotel doesn't exist on Google Maps. So I need to guess. There's the lake here, the green area, so I guess my hotel is here. Now, I don't know the Chinese name of my hotel. Like I said, if I'm searching for this name on Google Maps, I can't find the hotel. And I don't know the Chinese address or the Chinese name of the hotel, but I had an idea. So I screenshotted this and then I put it into Google Translate and I let the English name translate to Chinese. And then if I copy the name, I am getting this: Hampton by Hilton Wuhan Yellow Crane Tower, which is exactly the name I can see in the Hilton app. So this is the Chinese name of the hotel, which is good to know, so I might be able to ask someone. But if I put the Chinese name into the Chinese Maps app, if I want to search for the address, I need to enter a Chinese number. It doesn't work when I enter my German number. So are you telling me that I can't use the Chinese map app without having a Chinese number? That is not ideal. Quite inconvenient, I have to say. So the hotel doesn't exist on Google Maps and I can't use the Chinese map to find the hotel. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just walking into the area where I think the hotel is and then we have a look. And actually, you know what? I'm actually quite hungry. If I see an interesting looking restaurant along the way, I think we are making a food stop first. Yeah, can you imagine what this city went through a few years ago? Not only did this city make negative headlines all over the world, I think this city also had one of the most strict lockdowns in the whole world. I don't remember the exact details. If you are from Wuhan or you know more about it, please let us know in the comments. But I think this city was in a very strict lockdown situation for several months. I have to say it's incredible how quiet the traffic here is. I think most of the cars here are electric. And it's everything so quiet. I can't believe this is a city of 14 million people. The noise level here feels like a small town. This is not very suitcase friendly, but no problem. And yeah, in case you're wondering if I feel safe here, walking around a big Chinese city after sunset, absolutely no problem here. I have absolutely zero safety concerns in a Chinese city. And also, as usual in China, I see cameras everywhere. So I do feel actually pretty safe here. And yeah, I'm talking about that because I always have people in the comment section asking about that. If it's safe to travel there, if it's safe as a solo traveler, if it's safe as a female traveler, which of course I can't really answer. But I think if you see this, you can judge for yourself. Bala Bala. That's an interesting restaurant name. We have Starbucks over there. We have Burger King in here. You know what? Let's go inside here. See what we can find. Oh, but I see so many chilies here. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Oh, I have a look. Based on all the chilies I saw on the menu, this might not be the right place for me. I can't eat spicy food. And the next restaurant I see is Spicy Dry Pot. Probably also not the place for me. Oh, and what is this? A robot driving around here. What is he doing? Maybe he's selling these items. So you can make him stop, and then you can maybe choose if you want something, and then you can purchase it. Oh, but he's still moving. Please don't run me over. Okay, I don't want to disturb your work. Go on, buddy. Funny. Oh, what are we having here? Xi'an beef noodles. That sounds delicious, actually. Oh, I like this one. That is a very good meal in China. I had it quite a few times before. Oh, this place actually looks like a good option. Meat and egg for more satisfaction. That sounds right? Meat and egg for more satisfaction. Sunshine tomato beef noodles. Okay, let's figure out how to order here. Because I don't think somebody is coming to my table. So you have to scan the QR code. Okay, I scanned the QR code, but nothing is happening on my phone. So I think I need a human being to talk to. When I scan the QR code, can I just show you what I would like to order? Yeah. This one?
这个
Yeah, but is it spicy?
辣
No? Okay. Then one.
一个
Yes. Okay, I think she's actually going to scan it with her phone now and then make the order on her phone.
要不要香菜
We want cilantro. Okay. Oh, very helpful, very friendly. And then she ordered it via her phone, so she also paid for it. So I just transferred the money from my Alipay account to her account. So it also works like this, very simple. Okay, literally a minute later, the food has arrived already. And yeah, when you see this, it looks super spicy, right? But yeah, I double checked it with her. It's not spicy. The color comes from the tomato, I guess. And then we have chopsticks down here. Actually, I think it's bad luck if you stick the chopsticks into your food like this in China. But okay, let me place them like this. Because I wanted to take a quick picture for Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram yet, feel free to do so. I'm Ken Abroad as well on Instagram. I'm posting daily stories, behind the scenes, live updates. So one quick picture for Instagram. And yeah, the portion looks huge. That is often the case in China, that the portions are actually quite huge. So when I saw the price of 28 yuan, I almost guessed it already. And yeah, we have these thin slices of beef here, and then these very thick noodles. I think it's rice noodles. Reminds me about kway teow noodles, for example, in Malaysia. And I think that's it already. And then I guess the whole broth will taste like tomatoes. Let me try the beef first. Yeah, very strong tomato flavor. I just noticed there are also actual pieces of tomato in here. Yeah, not spicy at all, in case you're wondering. All right, this is a decent portion. Exactly what I need now. Okay, I'm going to see if I can finish this, and then we see if we can find my hotel. Okay, 谢谢. Hao Che. Very delicious. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. All right, that was a pretty good meal. But yeah, let's see if I can find my hotel. Okay, this is a side entrance to the mall here, and I think the hotel might be in this road based on what I can see inside the Hilton app. Okay, please be this building right here, because I am exactly at the location where the hotel is inside the Hilton app, but I can't see the logo or the sign for the hotel. So I'm hoping it's this building right here. Okay, I'm actually getting tired now. I just want to arrive into my room. Please be a hotel, please be a hotel. No. That is not my hotel. Okay, no surprise to be honest, but I can't trust the Hilton app when it comes to the right locations. I had the same issue already with another Hilton hotel a few days ago. Hello. Why am I walking on the streets? Looks like a tour group here, because there's one guy at the front, the tour guide. Okay, we have a bank here. That's also not a hotel. Okay, I guess I need to find someone to ask. Yeah. No hotel here. Luckily, this is not my first day of traveling. Otherwise, situations like this can be a bit stressful, especially after a long traveling day. So this is the English name translated into Chinese. So maybe someone can help me. Actually, if he's a tour guide, he should know the area, right? Excuse me, ni hao. Do you know this hotel? Oh yeah, he has the Chinese app, which I can't use. Not on this street. So I go back.
Back
and then right.
Right.
Can I take a picture of this?
Okay.
Let me take a picture. Okay, 谢谢. Thank you very much. Oh, it is actually in a complete different road. Oh gosh. Yeah, don't rely on Google Maps or on the Hilton app here in China. So I have to walk all the way back. I think it's next to the mall again, where I just ate, and then turn right. And the other issue is that my phone battery is almost empty. I do have a power bank with me though, so I could charge it again. If you ever happen to be in a situation like this, don't get stressed. I know it can be a stressful moment, especially if it's your first time traveling or your first time in a new country. But it's always important to just stay calm, enjoy the moment. I'm actually enjoying walking around here now, getting some first impressions. And yeah, with a calm mind, it is easier to solve problems like this. But yeah, I also would be very keen now to arrive, to be honest. Okay, and I am back at the main road. This is the mall where I just ate. So I completely walked down this road for no reason. And yeah, according to what the guy showed me on his map, the hotel should be over there. And there's a huge building with a red logo on the side. I can't read the logo, but the Hampton by Hilton logo is also red. So this might be the right building finally. And yes, it is the Hampton logo on the building right there. So this is hopefully finally my hotel. There are like 10 different Hampton hotels here in the city. That would be the worst case now that I am at the wrong Hampton Hilton hotel. And yeah, it's 8 p.m. now. So it took me about 2 hours from arriving at the train station to being in front of my hotel. But let's check in. I will give you a quick room tour. I think the view from my room should be phenomenal, overlooking the city. Just for the record, there's another metro station right here. So if I would have gone to this one, then that would be literally right next to my hotel. So in case you are staying at the same hotel in Wuhan, you know better. Oh, you can't believe how happy I am to be here now. I know it's just a few minutes in the video, but I walked around here for like an hour now. And yeah, I'm paying roughly about $100 a night here. So let's see what that gets us here in Wuhan, China. First of all, it gets us a door that doesn't open. Okay, now it does open. Hello, yeah. I would like to check in.
好的，您的证件有带吗？
Oh, and there's another robot here delivering something to the rooms. But I want to get some orange juice here actually. That's quite nice. I'm not sure if it's in all Hampton hotels, but definitely in most of them you always have a little snack area and drink area like this in the lobby. So you can get cookies here, some tea, sometimes also coffee and juice and water. Okay, check-in completed. I'm staying on the 33rd floor, so that is quite high, I guess, and the view will be pretty good, I think.
I saw your video in the through the tele.
Oh, you saw my video?
Yes.
Where? In Bilibili?
The news of China.
News of China?
The 头条. Do you know this?
Why am I on the news of China?
Yes.
Oh,
We
I don't
can
know
find your video in here in this news.
Oh, this is Chinese news.
Yes.
And you saw my video there?
Yeah.
That's very interesting. I don't know.
See a lot.
Oh, that's interesting. Where are you from?
Beijing.
Beijing?
Yes.
Oh, nice city as well. I've been there earlier this year. Why are my videos on some Chinese news app? That is very interesting indeed.
We mean I see you a lot.
Oh, that's very interesting. I don't know about this.
You don't know this?
No.
Yeah.
What are they saying?
Do you know Douyin?
Douyin?
You don't know.
That's the Chinese TikTok,
This is
right?
the China news.
China news.
China news.
So are they writing something good or bad?
Good.
Good. Ah, okay. Okay, that's very
Very
good.
interesting.
You are here for holiday?
Travel.
Yeah, oh, nice. Also, my first time in Wuhan.
Oh, first time.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay here a few days and see what the city is like.
Yeah, I have a lot of good food.
Good food?
Yes.
What can you recommend? What's the number one food?
Noodle.
Noodle?
Yeah, special noodle.
Special
local
Wuhan noodle? Okay, nice to meet you. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see. Yeah, $100 a night gets you this. So we have quite a spacious room here with a little couch area. I think the view is going to be the highlight here, hopefully. Because I am paying a bit extra for a room with a view. Why are the TVs in Chinese hotels always start to talk with me? And why I can't turn it off? Okay, at least the sound is off. Okay, let's continue. So we have the bathroom area like this. Shower right here. That looks nice. Not that spacious though, but a lot of space here actually. A well-sized bed, a desk area, a couch area, and let's have a look at the view. Was it worth to pay, I think, $10–15 extra. Oh, I think it is actually a quite nice view. And look at all these colorful buildings along the riverfront. That is actually pretty beautiful. I have to say, this was worth the $10 extra I'm paying here. Okay, quick bed test. Oh yeah, this is nice. So yeah, I am going to stay here in Wuhan a few days. So there will be another full video exploring this city. And yeah, if you haven't seen my previous video where I was still in Xinjiang in West China, then feel free to check it out right here. Stay healthy, stay positive, and then see you on the next episode. Ciao guys.